Have you ever poured hours into recording a fantastic long-form podcast or video, only to feel paralyzed when it's time to share it with the world? We have all been in that exact position, feeling that crushing weight of the follow-through after the recording button has finally been turned off. The real challenge isn't just capturing the content, but figuring out how to slice those long episodes into bite-sized moments that people actually want to share. When I talk to fellow creators, the feedback is almost universal. It feels completely overwhelming, confusing, and honestly, who has the time for all this? The good news is that it does not have to be chaotic, and you can absolutely systematize this process without running a content production bootcamp. I want to introduce you to a workflow that is incredibly fast and actually enjoyable, which is exactly how I turn long videos into content without losing my mind. Let me show you Vizard, which is the tool I genuinely wish I had discovered back when I was first starting out as a creator. It is designed to scan your long videos, find those golden moments, and turn them into polished clips that are ready to share across all your platforms. Before you roll your eyes at another miracle app, just hear me out. Vizard doesn't just dump raw files on you, it acts like a smart assistant sitting right on your shoulder. Let's break down exactly what Vizard does best, because these specific features solve the biggest headaches creators face every single day. First, the auto-editing feature is a game changer because it analyzes your video to highlight high-energy moments and punchlines, saving you from scrubbing through an hour of footage. Then, there is the auto-schedule feature, which allows you to set your posting frequency once and let the system handle the rest of the distribution for you. You also get a central content calendar to manage everything, from previewing to publishing, which makes your entire production flow feel intentional and organized. Now, let's be real about the competition, because other tools can do parts of this well, but they often force you to juggle between 5 different apps to get one video done. Whether you are transcribing in one place, editing in another, or using a third app to schedule, the friction adds up quickly and eats your time. Vizard removes that friction by centralizing the flow. So imagine you just finished a 90-minute interview and simply upload the file to get started. The software scans your entire file and marks potential viral clips based on intensity and topic shifts, getting you 80% of the way there automatically. From there, you can easily preview the suggested clips, adjust the aspect ratio for platforms like TikTok or Reels, and add your own branding. The interface is so low friction that it feels more like editing a text caption than performing a complex heavy-duty video edit. Whether you need a bold headline style or a minimalist look, you can customize every single detail to fit the aesthetic of your personal brand. Now for my favorite part, which is the scheduling, because so many of us create great content but let it sit on a hard drive forever. With Vizard, you set your posting cadence and let the system populate your calendar, ensuring you stay consistent without having to manually upload files every day. Consistency is truly the secret sauce to growth, and maintaining that consistency without burning out is the ultimate goal for any creator. The content calendar is where everything comes together, and it is honestly so satisfying to see your entire month laid out visually. You can drag and drop your posts, batch edit descriptions, and see exactly when your content goes live, which makes planning feel incredibly real. If you are already using platforms like Zoom or Riverside, Vizard integrates seamlessly, allowing you to import your recordings and start working immediately. When you finally hit that schedule button, you can publish directly to multiple platforms, eliminating the annoying steps that usually kill your momentum. Let's talk about pricing, because while some services start cheap, they often lock the features you actually need behind expensive enterprise-level paywalls. Vizard offers a competitive price for a powerful all-in-one suite, and the value comes from the countless hours you are going to save every single week. If you are serious about repurposing your long-form content, the cost per hour saved quickly makes this a smart investment for your growth. Now, a quick word on limitations, because Vizard's auto-detection is clever, but it isn't psychic, so you will still want to add your own human touch. Sometimes the best micro-story is subtle, and while the automation is brilliant for consistency, small manual tweaks will really make your content sing. Why does this matter? Because the worst thing you can do is create amazing content and let it sit there, gathering dust when it should be building your brand. Vizard helps you take the friction out of the process, which isn't about replacing your creative judgment, but about removing the boring parts of the job. Whether you are just beginning or you are an experienced creator, this tool gives you a framework to scale your output without becoming a one-person studio. The result is more reach, more clips live across your platforms, and far less time spent on the mechanical, repetitive parts of content production. So, what is the best way to get started? Record your next session, upload it to Vizard, and let the AI pick your top 5 moments. Tweak the captions and branding, flip on the auto schedule, and watch how that simple routine fundamentally changes the way your content performs. I'm not saying Vizard will make every single clip go viral, but it will make you post consistently in a way that is sustainable and scalable. That consistency, paired with the right format and cadence, gives your content the absolute best chance to find its audience and start a conversation. If this resonates with you, give Vizard a spin, try the auto editing on one of your recent videos, and just see how many solid clips you can actually produce. Set a modest posting rhythm, turn on the calendar feature, and experience the relief of not having to micromanage every single upload. That is all I have for you today, but if you found this helpful, save it for later, try this workflow, and definitely let me know how it goes. Keep creating, keep testing, and most importantly, keep it fun. Because being smart about your process is exactly how you make sure you keep going.